This is the team we're going to be using today. I built it on stream the other day. Zekrom, Comfey, Groudon, Gastrodon, Bronzong, Charizard. This is the team I took to Utah Regionals for Series 12. And remember, Series 14 is just the same rule set as Series 12. Really fun team. I wish it had like a little bit more aggressive tendencies. I kind of wish the Gastrodon was a Whimsicott realistically, so I can go for like Helping Hands and Tailwinds. But I think this is a really fun team, and it's still pretty good, and hopefully it still works in the official Series 14 format. So we're gonna go play some games. First game of Series 14. Sun. Cool. Sun is an okay matchup. Gastrodon's almost good here, but like I love Zekrom versus like Lecky. I hope they don't Eerie Impulse me. Like they shouldn't know that we're special. And that team could have Fake It on Grim, but like we'll see. I think you can go Comfey Zek here. I think you can go Comfey Zek here and then just Wormwind out, but it's still kind of hard to say. If you were to lead Groudon Zard, how pinned am I? If you go Groudon Zard, do I just pop your Groudon in the face? Does that get the KO? And then what do I bring out next? If I go Groudon Zard, do I bring out my Groudon and check your Zard that way? No, that doesn't really work. I guess I bring out Bronzong there, huh? Bronzong's still really good here, so like it doesn't look like it's good, but it's good. So we're gonna go Comfey Zek. And then Bronzong Groudon. I'm not a big fan of this, but like if it works, it works. I think we take a big L to Groudon Zard here, though. I think we take a big L to Groudon Zard. Okay. One thing that I'd really hope is if they lead Groudon Zard, and then like they might switch out their Zard for Gastro to block a Max Lightning, and then like max their Groudon or something. That could actually be really good for me. But we'll see. We talked a little bit about when we were doing the team building for this team. If you want to go back and watch that video, it's actually up on YouTube right now. It's up on YouTube right now. I talk a little bit about like teams that have big polarizing. Like if I have to Wormwind something, they can switch into Zacian. If I have to go for Max Lightning, they can switch into Ground type. If I have to go for a Max Quake on something, they can switch into Flying. Like there's so many different situations where I could be in a bad spot. So we'll see. I think in this case scenario, I don't think there's a problem with just policy procking because this Comfey's EV trained to even outspeed the fastest Grimmsnarl set. So even if we were to policy proc and you were to give us something like a trick eject button, we'd still be fine. Because we'd already policy proc before. I think it's the right play to do this. We could just let them Quake into us though and policy proc that way instead of a Trick Room. But I think it's fine to do it like this. We're just going to go for the policy proc. And then we're just going to go for a Wormwind into the Groudon. Hopefully they don't hard switch in Zacian. Hopefully we still get the KO. Vested Groudon ain't no joke, but if they don't max it, like, we're good. The fact that we're maxing before them is good for us. That means that, like, let's say we both max here, and, like, I'm going first here. That means that they're slower than we are, which means they're probably a speed reduced 0 speed, which means we actually don't want to Trick Room this. They could also just not be maxing. If they're not maxing, they're going to potentially get KO'd. So this is, either way, this is good for us. This is just valuable information that we're getting right now. Draining Kiss, Policy Proc. So no max. So their Groudon will probably be getting KO'd. Unless, like, they're tricking a choice, or tricking an eject button onto me and have, like, a really fast Groudon, because they just didn't max it. They could still be faster, they just weren't maxing. Fake out. See? What did I say? Like, that's why we, and then we're EV trained to outspeed every possible situation. Yes, we take a lot of damage here, but we can just foil healing that away. And then we're probably getting that guy off the board this turn. It's amazing for us, by the way. Absolutely amazing. Like, actually just, like, game-breakingly amazing. Cool. And so we can just foil healing out against Zacian. Groudon who? Cool. Okay, just foil healing out and max Quake. We could max Lightning it at +2. Max Lightning is probably better because we actually need to set the terrain for dealing with the Grim in a little bit. So we'll foil. This gets the KO. So foil healing here, and then this should get the KO. It's a 140. And this would be like way bigger, but like this should still get the KO at +2. If it doesn't, this could be bad, but like I think that setting the max lightning is good, so we can actually one-shot the Grim with it next turn. So foil healing, big value out here. We do be loving to see that. That was probably a banded Groudon too, is a lot of damage. Reflect, they think we're physical. Yep. They think we're physical. Are they sub? Player up. Ooh, it's fine. We thick. The power of foil healing. Attack drop. No, not my attack. It's fine. Yeet. Awesome. It's 2 mons down. That's both the restricted down. So they have something they can max in the back. I wonder if it's going to be Zard. Hard to say. Regieleki, bro. We take those. You can max this thing all you want, but like we're set. We are set. Gotta get the Grim off the board and we're gonna go. I think that we just throw healing out. It would be nice to Trick Room, but I don't think we need it because we have a Groudon in the back. So like we're still fine no matter what. We're just gonna max Lightning into the Grim. Grim's in Gen 9? You mean like Grim's like Grim's not gonna be in Sword Scarlet and Violet. If it is, like it's just the same sets we use now. But like it's just screens. It's just healing. They're not even maxing. Yeah, we take those. I mean, we basically, I talk about this all the time. When you're fighting in Zacian teams, punish the things that can max. Rising Voltage is going to do a lot. But they hit the Comfey. That's why we didn't want to go for the Protect TR play. This is just better to get the Grim off the board. They're going for like a Spirit Break or something like that here. Or Black Eel. We totally take those. And Max Lightning. We set the terrain with the turn before, so we're going to be able to get this KO. They're probably thinking, how are they doing this much damage? And now they know we're special. Like they didn't before. There's a Reflect of, and we're at -1 special, or -1 attack. And we just go Groudon and we're gonna go. But yeah, if people were asking like if Grim was in the next game, just dual screens. Dual screens, fake out, Thunder Wave, or Scary Face, stuff like that. Same set. And we win. Undefeated. New format. Yep. Awesome. Feels amazing, man. Dude, I say it all the time. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, Dialga Amoonguss. Dialga Amoonguss is so hard to deal with. This is one of those situations where like Zard could be really, really good. Like I really kind of like my Zard here. I also don't hate my Zek here. But Zek's bad against Dialga. I know that. I'm not dumb. Groudon's good, but they're probably gonna be leading in Sin. I'm gonna lead Zard. Do we lead Zard Groudon or not? Think about it. If I were to lead Zard Groudon, like they take the big L to a couple things. I'll try the Zard Groudon lead. I kind of want to bring my Gastro realistically. I realistically think Gastro could be good. I think Bronzong is also like absolutely goated. And then we'll bring Zek. Still bring the Zek, I think, even if we're going to be maxing the Zard. I think that like, yeah, that's probably right. Comfey is also really good here, but I think Bronzong is going to be surprisingly good against Dialga. Surprisingly good against Dialga is my thoughts. It was either like Bronzong, Gastrodon, or Comfey, and I think Bronzong might be just a little bit better. We'll see. We fought against a team like this the other day, yesterday, with the Regigigas team. We were able to win. Amoonguss Dialga is such a 50-50 matchup. Like, you don't know if they're going to go Rage Powder TR or like Protect TR. Regieleki Amoonguss, I'm completely fine with this. Cool. This definitely works. So we're just going to hard switch out the Groudon for Bronzong. And they're going to pivot in their Yveltal. I don't know if I want to SD. I've never heard anything about that. I'm switching Zek. You're not Max Lightninging. You're actually just going for like a regular move. I'm just gonna Rock Slide. I think you're Volt switching to bring a Yveltal in. Volt switching is already Yveltal. Like I could trap you and go for a P-Blades, but like this is fine. They could also just be Eerie Impulsing or something stupid. If they max, they're weird, because like this would turn off their... Like, don't max, bro. Oh, web's fine. Yeah. Cool. And we're trying to flinch the Amoonguss here. Spore. Wow, they actually outsped my Groudon with that. Nuts. That's nuts. They outsped my Groudon with the Turbo Shroom. So that's a full speed Amoonguss. That's where the Sash is. It's okay. That's one of our speed tiers. Speed drops. Absolutely fine. So that's really, really weird. Yep, I think we're fine here, just chilling. Yeah, I don't see a problem with this. You can Volt Switch if you want. Protect, cool. You're gonna spore my Zek. Yep, absolutely fine. This board has like no board presence. It doesn't do any damage. So like they're just waiting. You're on that slow. It's not Scarfamungus, but it's full speed. It's full speed Amoongus. Oh wait, it might be Scarfed, huh? My Dawn isn't that slow. So that means he's gonna have to switch here. If I were them, I'd be switching in Yveltal. It has to be Scarfed, right? You're right. Yeah, has to. There's no way Groudon's that slow. Withdrawing a Lecky. Lecky would still switch first. Yveltal, and that's not... Never lucky, Lecky. Oh, man, never lucky. Oh, well. It's a no Volt Switch. Double Switch, bro! Really? Okay, cool. I'm happy that thing's gone. I'm going to wake up with my Groudon, like, next turn. And we can just pivot Groudon out. We can probably even max the Zek if we have to. It's 3 turns sleep on Groudon. That really sucks. That's so unfortunate for us. Realistically, it is. We're going to have to max our Zek here, I think. I think we max the Zek. Zek's been asleep for 2 turns, so as long as we don't get a 3-turn sleep on that, we're good. Scarfamungus. Max there. Yeah, we gotta wake the fuck up. Max Rilla! Whoa! Okay. Okay. Bronzong was a freaking savage switch then. Bro. Dude, my Zard can just come in and roll you. They're faster than my Zek with that thing, too. That Rill is full speed. It is like, it's jolly. Like, it might still be adamant, but it's full speed. Zek has like a 5 base speed on it. What a weird game. This person's all over the place. No, Zek must have a speed drop. Zek must have a speed drop, sorry. Groudon didn't have a speed drop, Zekrom did. Makes sense. Maybe they're not full speed. Tailwind. There it is. Dude, the speed control is not going to be the play in a couple turns. I'd love to wake up, bro. Quake. Into my Zek. Policy procced. Come on. I know I just gave you Yveltal +1 sped up boost, but you can't be vested. Can I wake up? If I wake up here, I think I win. I think I win the game if I wake up here. Because you can't spore because I took away their terrain. Wake up! 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 Come on. No! That leaves we would have just won the game, guys. We would have just won the game. Game would have been over. Done so. Wasted on Route 1. Ah, never lucky. It's fine. That would have been such a savage play. I'm gonna wake up though. I'm gonna ally switch. I think the TR is a good play too, but we can do it next turn. The Amoongus is scarfed and they have Lecky in the back. Like, oh, we would have got that TR up and just brought the Groudon out and been like, bro. And we would have took away the terrain. Like, yo, that would have been savage. Never ever lucky. We're doing this to avoid the Quake going into that slot. So you can Dark Pulse. Are you Dark Pulsing the read? They're doubling that slot. It shouldn't get the KO. Yeah, awesome. And then if you Quake into the Zek slot again, Max Darkness, really? Into that same slot. I hope they're not in the stream. That was a really weird play. Like, what if I just kind of... I don't know, man. That's a weird one. That's a sus. Very mucho sussy. You're just going to let me Trick Room? Because that wouldn't have just KO'd the Zek. Yveltal down. They have Scarfamungus bound to Strain. And the other one is Lecky. Okay. Bring up Zard, right? Pivoting Groudon? We just bring up the Groudon. Well, let's think about that. They have a Tailwind up. If we're gonna Lucky, I pivot and Groudon. There's the Amoongus. Cool, this is actually good for us. This is good. This is fine. We're good. You can't spore the Zek, and you're gonna think you can spore my Zard, but you can't. So let's see. Lecky in the back. Wormwind Amoonguss will get the KO. And I'll Blast Burn your Rilla. So Rilla's at +1s for death. I think a Blast Burn there too. I'll Blast Burn the Rilla. Hurricane, I don't want to miss a Hurricane, you know? Show me that Spore into my Zard. Rage Powder! It's fine, I Blast Burned. Like, we're good. Blast Burn, baby! Max Quake. Shouldn't get the KO. Shouldn't get the KO. Yep, we think. You get a Spadef boost on the Amoonguss, but I still think Zard could take it out, right? I mean, at the very least, we're getting the Amoonguss out of the board. That's Scarf Rage Powder, bro. Scarf Rage Powder? Not like this. Blast Burn! Dude, it ate the Scarf Rage Powder! Dude, never lucky, man. That's ridiculous. Realize a -1. I'm surprised they didn't go for the... See, that's the thing. Is like, why didn't you just Spore me, you know? You could have just Spored that Zard, you know? I think they should have. But they have Lucky, and so, like, I think the Groudon just kind of comes in and rolls everything over. Think about what the play is with Zek. Do I want to protect Zek and get Groudon in safely, or do I want to just like make them have to pick? Because if you don't check my Zard, like if you were to protect Lucky this turn, check my Charizard next turn. Like if I were to I might be, but if they don't check my Zard, I'm in a good spot. We'll see. I actually think the Rilla can just Oko me with high horsepower, but I want to see. Whoops, fine. Yeah, Zek's dead. Oh well. What could I have done differently in this game? It's hard to say what I could have done differently, I think. I should have probably just protected my Zek this turn. Grassy. Oh, that ain't it, Chief. You thought I was going to switch in Groudon. You thought I was going to switch in Groudon. That's fair. That's a fair play. Fair. Completely fair. Play on their side. Big damage. It's not going to, like, get the KO, but, like, a lot of damage there. We don't need to check. The Lucky doesn't matter. Lucky doesn't matter even a little bit. It can't hit this guy. So let's think about what the play is here. High horsepower, knockoff, Grassy Glide. I don't think they have the Protect. They probably have Fake Out, and it's probably vested. So that means I need a Swords Dance. Just make it so we're keeping Zek on the board for now. I think we can eat the Grassy Glide. He's also at -1 if you remember correctly. Groudon woke up. There we go. We knew Groudon had to wake up that turn, by the way. It had to. We waited a 3-turn sleep with it. And we're also faster than the Rilla, so that's great. Like, Grassy Glide shouldn't do nearly that much. No terrain. Yeah, you're intimidated. Ready to go. And from here, we can just click, like, Rock Slide. Let's see. 75 spread versus, like, 120, 180. Not very effective, 90. It's still faster. It's still better to use this as long as we hit. It's correct here to go for a double Protect because, like, they're gonna go after the Zekrom. Like, they're gonna go for the double Protect, and if we can get the Lucky off the board here with his P-Blades, Zekrom will be around to do a little bit of chip damage to the Rilla next turn. So it's technically correct to go for a double Protect, I would say, in my expert opinion. Zekrom, no double, never Lucky. There's the web. You can miss. All right, Groudon, it's up to you, buddy. You got them skills to pay them bills, my guy? They should be knockoffing here, I think. Alright, cool, we got the hit. Yeet! We take those. 100% win rate continues. in Series 14. Not today, Rillaboom. Not in my house. Okay. I think I might be able to go Comfey Zek here. Comfey Zek's good here. I think they're going to bring the Rilla at some point too. So, like, there's nothing really wrong with Comfey Zek. We can get a little pin by, like, Shadow Rider Zacian, but, like, Shadow Rider Thundy shouldn't be that big of a pin. Unless they were to double into that slot. Now we would just policy proc trade with the Shadow Rider. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me think about this. We know to bring... And Groudon's still really good. I think you still bring the Groudon. But then do we win with the Bronzong or the Gastro or the Zard? I don't think you need the Gastro. It's not great here. I think Zard's okay. I think Bronzong's probably the play. Let's try this. I don't want to deal with Shadow Rider Thundy, but we'll see. We'll see. If they go a little bit passive, it'll be good for us. But, like, I don't think they will. I think they're going to go full aggression. A mixture of, like, Shadow Rider, Thundy, Zacian Thundy. I think Thundy is definitely a mon that could come in this matchup because it's a good max mon and enables its teammates to do well. It can go for Airstreams, it can go for max Darknesses, it can go for max Lightning if it has to. There's so many mons that you wouldn't want to max Lightning in this team, but like Zard is one that you would. So it's like, we'll see. This really, like, the Thundy can keep the Zard off their team, so they might be going Thundy. It's hard to say. Cool, that works, right? You can fake out, but I can policy proc here. Yeah, I like this. There's two ways that we can deal with this. Do you think the Incin is going for a turn 1 parting shot or a turn 1 fake out? I'm gonna try and get the Incin off the board. Hard switch in that Zacian too, or switch in, like, they can do so many different things here. This is like so wrong, but I'm gonna do it. I want to get that. I think he's parting as well. I think they're parting the Zek. I think they're going Imprison parting Zek or like Astral parting Zek. That's what I would do here. So we're just gonna go for the potential KO on Incin. They are probably Shuka, but we need the Spadef boost. We need the Spadef boost to make sure we don't actually just get rolled over by just Astrals. And if they go fake out Comfey Astral, that shouldn't also KO my Comfey, and we can still go for a Floral Healing Fade away the Comfey next turn and be in a good spot. Draining Kiss before fake out. We talked about that already. If we don't crit ourselves, right? So a good amount of damage, even with like a 0 attack Comfey. 0 special attack, I mean. So policy's up. Wisp! Unique! They think they're fine. We're a very special guy. Wait, they are Shuka, but like are they trick rooming? Bro, are you trick rooming with that Shadow Rider? Because he's not scarfed, guys. He's not scarfed. Questionable. Parting shot. Oh, I thought, for some reason, I'm an idiot. I thought the fucking Incin whisked me. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. No, the fucking Shadow Rider whisked, obviously. Duh. Obviously. Fucking, I'm an idiot. They're different names. They're another language, guys. Alright, Incin's almost gone, though. We should have just max Lightning. We would have got the KO. Unfort. Good thing is that we didn't take any damage. We just got wisped. So they can go Astral Play Rough here, and that won't get the KO. They can go Behemoth Blade Play Rough, but then they're opening themselves up to getting like absolutely murked by the Zekrom. So Trick Room's gonna go up. And again, you can go Play Rough Astral. I brand a Groudon then, and then we win the game. Same play. You got Snarl, you should use it. Astral. Alright, cool. If you want to double into the Comfey, go for it. Good play. Trade your Zacian for Comfey. There's nothing wrong with that. We are actually kind of pinned. I don't like this. If we even get KO this Zacian at +1. If they're bulky, we don't get the KO. Awesome. So it's +2 Spadef. This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard, actually. Because they still have a max. They still have like a Thunder or something in the back. I'm like, we're burning our health bar real quick. We just come with this guy now to pin the Instant. And then we can go for a double protect, double into the Kali, and maybe get something done. The Zacian going down's huge though. Gastro, okay. No fake out. Why would you do that? You're maxing. That means you're maxing this, but like, why? That's not the play, my guy. I don't care about your Gastro. You're gonna Quake into this thing. You just get your Shadow Rider off the board and then set up a board with pivot. No, I think that going up for this thing's better. I'm actually a little surprised Comfey didn't see more usage throughout this gen. Steals are actually super clutch. No, I agree. Comfey's like really, really good. We're gonna double into the Gastro. I don't think we can get the KO on it. They're gonna wisp my Groudon, and like, I think that's fine. I can't do anything about it realistically. The Incin's really low. They might even just pivot out the Shadow Rider. I thought they might. To have like a fadeaway Intimidate and then repin. But let's see how much damage we can actually get to this Gastro. If we can get the Gastro within range of like something else, we can be in a good spot. Our Zekrom's at +2 Spadef. So like we're not like chopped liver out here. We got a lot of bulk. You can eat this another Astral probably. Wisp can miss. Never lucky. I can't believe they just went for that. That's so greedy. Like I could have pivoted in the ground. I could have pivoted. Ah man, I can't believe they did that. Anyways, it is what it is. I could have been Lum. Like, there's so many things that could have been different there. We crit the Gastron. Cool. This is a +1 Wormwind. Great damage. Cool. So that's almost within range for a second Keyblades. Next Quake into my Zek, right? And they're going to think they can Astral from here, but I don't think that they can. The thing that sucks is I really have to get the Shadow Rider off the board now, and I don't know if they're gonna like let me do those things. Is that lefties? It's fine. That Gastrodon shouldn't be able to like really. I don't know if it has I don't know what if it has Recover or not, but it shouldn't be able to actually break my Bronzong. If it has Ice Beam and Earth Power, it shouldn't be able to break Bronzong. So we just gotta do a Shadow Rider for the rest of the match. Got a Quake. I have to Draco then. Yeah, he quaked, so I have to get. I have to go to the Draco. You might pivot in your Incin here. Groudon's faster, so actually be able to break first. Max Guard, yeah, this is another good play. Is they're just trying to get. They're just trying to make it so I can't break their Gastro, and that's fine. Astral shouldn't get any KOs here, unless you crit. Nice. Just gotta hit my moves. Just gotta hit my moves. Yes. Just gotta hit this. And we got it. Cool. Awesome. We're actually gonna switch Zekrom out for Bronzong and protect with our Groudon, then we just P-Blades out and we can see Incin and we win. We're hoping that that Gastron doesn't have Recover, but even if it does, that means it's cutting another move that it kind of needs to work. So we're okay. And we can always just come back with Zekrom and just pop a Draco into it. You know what I mean? So we're alright. Cool. As long as we hit the moves, we're going to be fine. Power of White Herb activate. There we go. We still have enough damage to take out the Incin with either Rock Slide or P-Blades. We're just going to protect, stop Fake Out, pivot in Bronzong, and then next turn we're good. I wouldn't be surprised if they're Fake Outing Groudon. I think Groudon's more of a threat than like Zekrom, that -1 Zekrom. So let's see what they do. Fake Out. Oh, they actually hit the Bronzong. Not bad. Next Quake into the Groudon. Wow, what a freaking guy. Should be fine. Yep. Alright. Okay, so all we gotta do is hit a move. I think Rock Slide would still take out the Incin. Let's see if that Gastron has cover. You guys think it does? I think the right play here is Rock Slide, though. Let me think about that. Like, what would happen? What would be the tools to us losing? If you Flare Blitz, I think you'll just get KO'd by Recoil on either of these. We can get away with P-Blade Zing. Like, realistically. 90, 85. I'll take the P-Blades. Because you just roll the Gastro, like, right there. And just start Flash Cannoning up. P-Blades. Oh my god, we just missed. We missed on someone. It actually really matters. Okay. I mean, that sucks. We're going to lose our Groudon for this. Probably. I'm going to see if they ever recover. Ice Beam. Alright, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Yep. No, well, we'll find out. They could still have recover, but I doubt it. You know, they can't break a Bronzong. And eventually I'll get, like, Sped F drops. Yeah, that's enough. That's leftovers damage. But if we get one Sped F drop, we go through the left. We start shredding the leftovers. It's still within one shot of, like, a Draco Meteor, I think. They're going to protect this turn to start waiting out the... What is it? They're going to start trying to wait out my burn. But yeah, sucks we missed the P-Blades, right? Never lucky. Actually, they're at like +2 or +3, +2. They're +2s. I love this. Draco can still miss too, you know, never lucky. Protect, yep. And so 27, I think I get ticked out next turn. So they're going to go for a double protect. Definitely. I don't think a reason not to. I don't see a reason not to go for double protect. But if it's like Yawn, Ice Beam, Yawn, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Yawn Protect, I think that Bronzong might be able to eventually get it. We'll see. I mean, I have no idea. 27. Alright, so actually we're going to live. Reset my move. We're going to live at like 2. No reason to ally switch though. Draco hits. We should get it. Let's go! Got it. Cool. Yeah. Just had to hit our moves and we were good to go. Undefeated. At the start of the new format. Close. They're close. They're all close games, but we got it. We take those. Whew. He should have double protected there.